What have we got to lose?
What do you mean we're in the future?
October 21st, 2015.
Marty, we're going to be able to see our wedding.
Wow, the future. I gotta check this out, Doc.
Look what happened to your son.
Oh, he's a complete wimp.
Don't talk to anyone.
You've been looking, Bob. Hey, look!
Don't touch anything.
I need to borrow your hoverboard.
And try not to look at anything. I didn't invent the time machine to win at gambling.
I can't lose.
I invented a time machine to travel through time.
Hey, Doc, I'm all for that. What's wrong with making a few bucks on the side?
If I can make myself heard... Two, which produced by Steven Spielberg and directed by Robert Zemeckis, begins precisely where the first film ended. Marty McFly, alias Michael J. Fox, has barely returned to 1985 after straightening out his teenage parents-to-be in 1955 before nutty Doc Brown, Christopher Lloyd, whips him and his girlfriend, Elizabeth Shue, into 2015 to save their future children from prison. Small-town America, 30 years on, has certainly changed.
What the hell was that?
Taxi cab.
What do you mean a taxi cab? I thought we were flying.
Precisely.
All right, Doc, what's going on, huh? Where are we? When are we?
We're descending toward Hill Valley, California at 4:29 p.m. on Wednesday, October 21st, 2015.
2015? You mean we're in the future?
Future, Marty? What do you mean? How can we be in the future?
Jennifer, I don't know how to tell you this, but you're in a time machine.
Here's our exit.
Some things, though, aren't all that different. For instance, the movie at the local cinema is Jaws 19, directed by Max Spielberg, who, as of the present date, is the still infant son of Steven. On the other hand, all the cars fly, so that even the airways look like the M25 in the rush hour, and skateboards have become hoverboards. Marty's children, Marty Jr. and Marlene, look remarkably like their father, which is not surprising since they're both played by Michael J. Fox, who makes a remarkably convincing Marlene. And the local youths are led by a descendant of the thick and nasty Biff Tannen, Thomas F. Wilson, who so terrorized Marty's dad back in 1955. Well, Marty sorts the problems out, but not before we've been led to the conclusion that the McFlys of every generation are an awful bunch of losers who'd probably be drawing food stamps if it weren't for Doc and his time-traveling DeLorean.
The future.
Welcome to Texaco. You can thrust your car to the system with the star. Check the oil. Check the landing gear.
Shark still looks fake.
Do you know he's right? Well, the twist in the tale is that because of Marty and Doc's presence in 2015, something happens that makes the past take a distinct turn for the worst. In the 1985 to which they return, Biff has somehow become the richest man in the world. What's more, he's married Marty's mum, Leah Thompson, who's become a lush, and under Biff's influence, the town is so crass, vulgar and violent as to resemble some kind of anteroom to hell. So, to straighten matters out, our time travellers have to go back once more to 1955. I hope you're following all this because, as you can see, it's pretty densely plotted. Too densely, as a matter of fact. The film has so much story to tell that there's not enough time for wit, subtlety and character development. It's bright and busy, good to look at, packed with action and superb special effects, and decidedly lacking in the charm that made its predecessor such a joy. It's still good fun, but there's an element of harshness and violence that outweighs the humour. Biff, for example, is here just a crude thug, and the Doc shouts so loudly and so fast that much of what he says is incomprehensible. Only Michael J. Fox retains some of the original sense of wonder and magic. Still, if you don't expect too much, you'll probably enjoy it, though young children...